the 1980 Fountain Valley Girls Gymnastics team. In 1980, Marta Bartlett-Sneddon took over the gymnastics team from Basketball Hall of Fame coach Carol Strasberg. In memory of Carol, we would like to thank her for her guidance. A team of energetic, enthusiastic, dedicated young women entered the gym every day to become the best they could be as both athletes and individuals. They were a family. They enjoyed being around each other, supporting each other. Gymnastics was a very competitive high school sport in the 80s. 1980 was a fabulous year for Barrow women gymnasts. They tumbled out the gate on the first meet and were unstoppable, clinching the league championship and moving on to CIF. This team consisted of Lynn Hoffman, all around, Lori Hoffman, all around, Lisa Tam, all around, Julia Florini, floor and balancing, Debbie Graves, and even bars and vault, Lily Cat, and even bars, Kim Perry, floor and vault, Sharon Perry, floors and vault, Janet Voss, and even bars, Kimberly Mastrangello, floors, and Chris Weber on CIF and balancing. Fountain Valley High School hosted the first round of the CIF that year. The schools represented in the first round were Fountain Valley, Garden Grove, Esperanza, El Dorado, and Sunny Hills. The final score for Fountain Valley was 168.9. Second place, Esperanza, came in with a score of 144. That is a 24.9 spread over second place. If you watch the Olympics this past summer, first and second place can be won by a few tenths of a point. These young women smoked it. As a team, these young women were a close group. They designed their leotards and always braided each other's hair prior to each meet. Daily, you could see them hanging out on campus together. They learned to work as a unit, and that is why they were successful. The night of the CIF finals, these talented, respectful, kind young women held their heads high, marched in with confidence, and ran away with the championship. This made them the first Fountain Valley High School women's gymnastics team to win CIF. To this day, their accomplishment is proudly displayed outside of the Fountain Valley High School gymnasium. In memory of Chris Weber, your joyful smile and antics kept us going every day. So here's the Fountain Valley Red, Blue, and Gold 1980 CIF Women's Gymnastics Champions. I'd like to introduce Marta Sneddon.
Good evening. I too would like to thank Bob Wazowski and the Hall of Fame community for their efforts in putting this evening together. Thank them for their time spent on locating as many athletes and coaches as possible to get you here tonight. I'd also like to thank the families and friends who have taken the time here to celebrate with us, especially my fabulous husband, Mom, my friends, and my amazing mom, who used to bring finger jello so the girls could celebrate after the meet. 41 years. 41 years ago, myself and a group of teen girls entered the Fountain Valley High School gym and began a journey that who thought would have brought us back here together tonight. They were the talented group of girls that enjoyed the competition and the sport of gymnastics. When I attended Fountain Valley High School, back in the early 70s, girls gymnastics was governed by GAA, Girls Athletic Association. Later in the 70s, they entered into CIF, California Interscholastic Federation, and the competition grew into a large number of teams in California. In order to compete in the CIF, they had to place first or second in the league. In 1980, this team placed first in the league, which qualified them for the CIF finals. CIF, the largest competitive field for school gymnastics. We went into that evening not knowing what the competition might be. As it turned out, we dominated. I'm excited to be a part. This made your 1980 Fountain Valley High School girls gymnastics team the first female team to win CIF in the history of Fountain Valley High School. Our team consisted of all-around athletes and event specialists. Their talent and athletic ability speaks for itself. They won. They were good. Okay, as I reflected on our team over the past few months, I have such great memories. We had fun. Each one of the members, along with their athletic ability, brought something special to the team. Those of you that are here, can you guys stand while I finish this? There's only a few. There was Chris Weber, also known as Weber.
Oh.
There was Lori Hoffman, or Hoffy.
That was her.
They were the most consistent scorers. Chris, the silly one, happy-go-lucky, and Lori, the more serious. But when they got together, they were sure to make us laugh. I remember a time when Lori and Chris came in one day with their shorts way down to their knees and the t-shirt tucked all the way down, made their torsos look this long and their legs look this long, and they just walked in like they owned the place, like there was nothing wrong. There was Lynn Hoffman, who I would say grounded us. She had that more laid-back demeanor, worked hard, but always reminded us that if you didn't like your performance today, there was always tomorrow. With Lynn, you could not walk down the street without her running up to her car, stepping on the back of a bumper, doing a backflip, and then continue walking on. It's great. Debbie had the cutest smile, and I saw her tonight. She still had the cutest smile. Debbie had a great work ethic, and she was always that dependable athlete. Lisa Tam, who's not with us here tonight, great competitor, and what I remember about Lisa, she's always giggling. The Perry twins, Kim and Karen, so opposite, but so the same. I always forgot who was on what event, and notoriously called them the wrong name. Janet Voss, the quiet one, but her presence in the room was loud. She was such a pleasure to be around, always.
I know.
Julie Farini. Julie brought energy into the gym, and I'm sure if you ask her family, she still brings the energy into a room. She would do and say some of the funniest things and make us laugh. Kim Mastrangelo and Jerry Kraft were always so supportive of everyone and their performances, always encouraging and positive. The combination of gymnastics talent and individual special characteristics of the team made it what it was, successful and fun. I want to thank you guys for making my coaching experience a very special time in my life. Congratulations, Hall of Famers, and to everyone here, stay healthy and happy. Go Bears!